From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Corral looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And Michael Mayer, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And football. Play action. Here's Stroud. From the left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Throwing now is Stroud. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. George Karlaftis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Jalen Virgil with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down, here's Corral. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Well, Bengals at 7-5 now of the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the game.
Corral under pressure, and down he goes. Gregory Rousseau just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Third and long. Here's Corral. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They'll go for it on 4th. Here's Corral. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
First down, Falcons.
Again, it's Stroud. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And Stroud now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From 8 yards out. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll dump this off complete to Davids. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Corral. This is Smith to the ground. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Corral will throw it. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Going to look deep for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Stroud on 3rd down now. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Douglas, the man in motion. Corral now on second down. Gets it downfield to Mayer. A big play there for Cincinnati. 54 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now Corral. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. J.K. Dobbins with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game. It's
caught inside the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Play action. Stroud now. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. A second and 11 from the 19. Stroud looking to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. And quickly they get to the line. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Bengals 7.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Corral here working from the gun. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Corral.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
Corral is intercepted again. That's number 3. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get through. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll rifle one complete to Streets. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
3-yard line.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Riley, up and good.
And they're back with a touchdown at 21-14.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right his man. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bengals 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the...
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Corral on first down. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Corral now to throw. He'll get this to Streets on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now Corral. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Second and 10, Corral again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And nothing there after the catch, but he does get this down to the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit. And he gets a small gain on the play.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will find his man on the in route. Complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Oliver.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down at 8. Stroud working out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. George Karlaftis picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, I'm glad.
A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down. Three quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Corral to throw on second down. It gets it right back to Mayer. And he's going to be out afternoon, and that gives them a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
Corral to throw on 1st and 10.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Back to throw, Corral. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Corral looking to throw. Caught by Mayer.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Douglas, the man in motion. Now they'll audible to something else. To the air again. Here's Corral.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Gregory Rousseau
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
throwing here. Corral.
It's caught. Smith. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
Douglas, the man in motion.
On 1st down, Corral.
Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Bengals.
Devontae Smith
From 10 yards out.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing now is Stroud.
Killer here, it's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Stroud.
They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took the
time. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. Here's Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. Now Stroud. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if hit it.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have a short field here as they take over right at the 50. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And they'll take this to the 46.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A rifle run complete to Streets. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Corral. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rides now on the foot of the kicker, Chad Ryland. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. So this one